Hey guys, it's JaaackJack and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have a chit chat, get ready with me, featuring a bunch of new products from a bunch of different brands. So it's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna test some things out and I decided to step outside of my comfort zone again. I've been trying to do that a lot more recently with like the different makeup looks that I've been doing, and I'm playing with a lot more different color, and I'm wearing colors that I'm not used to, like pink. Pink is not a color I tend to go for when it comes to looks that I create. And then we sort of did like this cut crease, kind of. I'm not very good at them, but I tried. And we did some glitter on the lid and all that good stuff. So if you want to find out how to get this look, or you just want to hang out with me as you're getting ready for the day, then just keep on watching. But of course, before we jump into the video, if you are new to my channel, hi, my name is JaaackJack. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button and the little bell so that way you are notified of future videos and you officially become part of the Little Flower family. And if you want to go a step further, you can even go onto Facebook and search up the Little Flower family Facebook group and join that and be a part of an amazing community of wonderful and beautiful people that are there to just cheer you on in life. Yeah, so if you're looking for a community of friends to be a part of, definitely check out that group. But if not, make sure you're subscribed here to this channel, and I think that's all I have to say. Okay, let's go ahead and start this get ready with me video. So I've had this face mask on for about 20 minutes or so, so it's like absorbed nicely into the skin. And the mask I'm using today is the Farmacy Brightening Coconut Gel Sheet Mask. This is my first time trying this out and I actually really like it. I know I didn't film me actually putting it on, but when you pull it out, it has like this blue film around it. So you peel off the blue film, stick it on your face, and then there's another blue film that you take off and it reveals this like really soft, flexible jelly mask. And I like this so much more than the typical sheet mask because since it is like this flexible jelly type of material, it like fits and shapes around like every curve and contour of your face. So I really do like it. So it's absorbed into the skin nicely, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. Then you can just throw this away. And then with some face masks, they say to like rinse off the solution on your face, but this one just says remove mask and massage any essence into the skin. So whatever's left over, you can just massage it into the skin. Oh wow, I'm looking in the viewfinder. My skin definitely does look a lot brighter. If you guys would like to see more skincare featured in like my get ready with me videos, let me know, because I really do love skincare. I notice I don't talk about it that much here on my channel, so if you guys would like to see more of that, let me know. So now that my face is all nice and prepped, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna do them off camera because this is not a new product or anything, and I never do anything special with my brows. So I'm just gonna quickly do my brows off camera and I'll be right back. And for anyone curious, I use the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil in Soft Brunette for the brows. And one more skincare thing I forgot to do, I wanted to share with you guys, is I'm going to use the Farmacy Green Screen Daily Environmental Protector. This is broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. Ever since I went to the Derma-E event, if you watch my vlog channels then you know, I'll leave it linked in the cards. I went to their Zen in the Bev event and I got a face or like skin analysis and a facial, and I learned a lot about my skin and I really need to be wearing a lot more SPF. So definitely gonna add that into my routine now. So I'm gonna apply this onto my face. Okay, so now that I've added the sunscreen, let's go ahead and, oh my god, my neck itches, ow. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the eyes. I should probably zoom you guys in closer for this, huh? Yeah, let's zoom you guys in. I have this product from Karity. I've never heard of this brand before, but they sent me a PR package with some of their products and they are cruelty-free and vegan. So I wanted to try them out in today's video. So first we have the Pre-Shadow, which is the long-lasting anti-crease primer. I'm going to, oh, it's like the Urban Decay one. I'm gonna swipe this onto my eyelids and I'm gonna use my finger to blend it out. It's a very like thin, liquidy consistency. It's not very thick at all. I feel like the Urban Decay one is slightly thicker. That's not like a good or bad thing. I'm just describing the product to you guys. And just like how I use the Urban Decay one, I'm going to take a powder to set it all into place. And I'm using the Too Faced It's Banana's setting powder. This is the Banana Cream setting powder from the Tutti Frutti collection. I'm just gonna take that on a big brush and pat that right onto my eyelid. Oh my gosh, I really need to get my eyebrows done. Forgive me. This tutorial, my last tutorial, like, you can see how bad my eyebrows are. My bad. The eyes are primed and set, and now we can move on to eyeshadow, and I am using the Rosé All Day eyeshadow palette from Karity. Karity? I think Karity is how you say it. I don't know. But anyways, this palette has beautiful pink shades. Like, look at how pretty these are. Oh my gosh, they're so bright. I'm not quite sure what type of look exactly we're going for. We're just gonna play around. And I think like these get ready with me videos are fun because you can kind of see like the thought process of creating a look. And then I also have this palette from Pop Beauty. This is the Twinkle Texture Blink Brilliance eyeshadow palette. Look at this color. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Let me swatch it. Whoa, 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 whoa. These are like, oh gosh, that's so pretty. It's super like gritty too, like it's straight up glitter. I'm a little nervous to play around with those glitters, to be honest, but let's just try it out. So I think oh gosh, this first shade I want to use, I don't even know how to pronounce the name. Lakeim? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lakeim. I'm going to take that on a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to blend that into my crease. And I always like to start with like a little bit and then just keep blending and intensify the color like as I go along. So I always start with a little and then just keep adding more until I'm happy with the intensity. I never wear pink eyeshadows, like ever. I feel like only on Valentine's Day. And even then, I'm not crazy about pink eyeshadows, but I'm gonna try to do a look with pink, step outside my comfort zone, play around with color, and we're doing a pink look today. Oh my gosh, it's so pink. I think with that same brush, I wanna go into the more deeper kind of plummy purple. I'm gonna take Salud, and I'm going to just place that right into the crease to deepen it up a little bit. I like that. Can you see like that subtle difference, how the crease is just a little deeper here now? Okay, so I have that color now in the crease, and I think because I do want to play around with the glitters, I think I want to darken up this outer corner. So I'm going to take a mix of those same two colors, Lakeim and Salud. I'm just going to take the same brush and mixing both of those together. I'm just going to pack this right here on the outer corner. It gives it kind of like that subtle, smoky, sultry look. Because I think I want to put glitter. We'll do kind of like a cut crease with the glitter. Oh, that's scary. I never do cut crease looks. It's because I'm not very good at them. But today is all about stepping outside the comfort zone, so we're gonna do that today. Because I do want to go in with the glitters, I feel like it needs a base, so I'm going to take the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Light Beige. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my hand. And with a tiny little detail brush, I think this is like a lip brush to be honest, I'm going to take that and we're going to place that on the lid to create the cut crease. So what I do is kind of just apply it pretty sloppy on the lid and then look up. And see where it made that little mark? That is where we're going to cut the crease. And that's a little trick, especially if you have hooded eyes. That's gonna be the best way to figure out where your cut crease should go. So I'm going to create it like towards the half of my eye and then kind of feather out this concealer so it kind of just fades into the outer corner. So we got the concealer on our eyelids. Now I'm going to go in with the Pop Beauty Twinkle Texture Blink Brilliance Shimmer Shades eyeshadow palette. And I think I'm going to take the red shade. These aren't, they aren't named, but I'm going to take the red glittery shade. I'm just going to take that on a shader brush. This brush might not work, to be honest. Ugh, you know what? Nope, it's not going to work. I think I'm going to have to use my finger. I know it's just makeup, like it's just makeup, but glitter and like cut crease, always so intimidating to me. We're just gonna press that on, but I'm having a really difficult time being precise. Let's try it with the concealer brush that I was using. let's try applying the glitter with this. Oh crap, I got glitter in my eye. Time out. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the glitter on, but lesson learned, if you want to use these glitters, I highly recommend using an actual sticky glitter primer rather than like a concealer. I thought the tackiness from the concealer would be enough, but every time I blink, I'm getting more fallouts, so like glitter all over my face. So number one, I'm glad we're working on the eyes first, and number two, definitely recommend a glitter primer. Okay, moving on. Oh, I totally forgot. Karity sent this brush over. This is the E26, and it's a flat shader brush. I'm going to use this to apply the inner corner highlight, and I think I'm going to take the shade Frosé. It's a really pretty like light pink shimmery shade. Oh wow, that's pretty. Super pretty and frosty and just like so blinding. Do you see all the glitter all over my face? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna like tap that off like hardcore, and whatever's left over, I'm gonna pop it right onto my brow bone. So I don't want the brow bone highlight to be like this blinding, but I want a little bit of a shine right under my brow bone. Let's take a pause on the eyes and go ahead and work on the face. To prime my face, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I really do like this primer, and the foundation I'm using is going to be a dewy foundation, so that's why I wanted to kind of even out the skin with a matte primer, so that way I'm not like too dewy, too like wet looking. So the foundation that I'm using is the new Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation. This is infused with juicy watermelon and fresh cucumber. I'm using the shade Natural Beige. Just going to pump that onto my hand like so. And I've been really liking the Morphe M439 brush. Look at this. Can you guys see all the bite marks on here? Yeah, that was Zoe. I'm going to dot this on my face. So what I've been doing is like I first dot the product on my face and then pick up just a little with the brush and then start buffing the product into my skin. This product does smell like watermelon, so I kind of like it. I like go crazy over their peach scented products. The watermelon, like the Tutti Frutti collection, the scent was kind of like hit or miss with me. But when it comes to the peach collection, like the peaches and cream, all that kind of stuff, I love the smell of all of those. So there's one layer of the foundation on my skin. It does have that really like glossy, dewy look to the skin, which I think is nice. I don't think it's full coverage. Maybe it's buildable. Should I try? Okay, let's just try to see if it's buildable. Because one layer I don't think is full coverage, but I feel like, for example, the Born This Way or even the Peach Perfect foundation, those are full coverage. Like, you can tell with one layer, full coverage. I would honestly say this is like a medium coverage, medium buildable coverage, medium to full. When it comes to foundations, I prefer matte foundations because I feel like it just makes the skin look so flawless. And that's weird to say because I do have slightly drier skin, so you would think I would want the more dewy foundations, but I find with my skin texture, like dewy foundations kind of typically look a little splotchy on me. And you can kind of see if I blend any more, my nose is going to start looking splotchy. And same with like around my lip area. So I'll leave it like that. And I don't have that problem with my matte foundations, only with dewy foundations. But I mean, I do think it looks pretty on the skin. If you guys have tried that foundation, please let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. And now for concealer, I have been using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I use Natural Beige and Light Beige. Natural Beige is like my skin color, and then Light Beige is just to like, whoops. And Light Beige is to just brighten up a little bit. And the reason I don't just use Light Beige is because on its own, it's a little too light for me. So that was Natural Beige that I just put on. And now I'm gonna take Light Beige, and I just put a little bit here on the under eye area. I'm going to use my brush, tap that into the skin and blend it out. So I start by like squeezing, because this is like a huge brush. I could be using a smaller brush, but I don't know. I make it work with this one brush. I squeeze the bristles so it's a little bit smaller, and I can focus right here on like this inner corner area. And once I've kind of like distributed the product kind of around this area, then I'll go in and I'll use like the side of my brush and just keep patting it until it's nice and blended. And then with the center of my face area, I just use the top part of the brush. I'm not like too precise with this part of the concealer. My skin is like looking and feeling super like wet and dewy, so I want to make sure to set it so that the products don't like slip and slide everywhere. So I'm gonna use the same powder I used to set my eyeshadow primer, the Too Faced It's Bananas setting powder. This has a very soft banana smell. It reminds me of like those like banana vanilla wafers or whatever. That's what it smells like, but the scent is like so subtle. You can't really smell it when you're using the product, so if you don't like scented products, I don't think this will bother you too much. What am I going to use to set? Let's just use the same brush. I'm going to pinch it again and use this wider side and just pick up the product like that and then set my under eyes. Again, I could be using a different brush. You guys have seen my brush collection. Like, I have a ton of brushes, but if I can make one brush work, I'm gonna do that. So setting the under eye is like the most important part for me because that will crease up right away. I do like this powder too. I feel like a lot of the Too Faced powders that they come out with, I typically like. I think they do a really great job with the formulas of their powders. They're not too drying or too cakey, and they leave like such a nice flawless finish on the skin. So I'm going in the center of my face to set as well, but I really want to just focus this on the under eye area. For bronzer, you guys, I have a new favorite. This is new. I featured it in my Fire Dragon versus Ice Dragon makeup tutorial. So Wet n Wild came out with this new collection, Fire Dragon versus Ice Dragon, and this was one of the bronzers that came in it. I think their bronzers are like $3 or $4. They're super, super inexpensive, but this is your Dragon Me Down, like dragon. Your Dragon Me Down. And then the bronzing brush. I think this might be sold out, but if I can find it, I'll leave it linked below for you guys. I really do like this brush as well. So I've been using this bronzer. I think it blends out like a dream, and I think the color is just very flattering on my skin tone. I bring it a little bit on my temples, but mainly focus it here on my cheeks, and then a little bit on the jawline. And then sometimes I drag the bronzer onto my neck as well. And the bronzer is buildable, which I think is really, really nice. So if you want something a little more soft and subtle, you can definitely achieve that. But if you want to build it and really like sculpt out your face, you can also do that. Ooh, like I just love this color on my skin. And then I always just take a little bit, just quickly drag it down the sides of my nose. It's like slightly contouring, but not really. Now, Too Faced came out with this new palette. This is the Sugar Peach Wet and Dry Face and Eye Palette. So you can use these products wet or dry, like it says, and you can use it on your face or your eyes. I have used it on my face majority, but I've used some of these like shimmery colors on my eyelid before, and it works really nicely. I have not used these wet though. I'm a little nervous about that. I'm gonna use them dry in today's video, but maybe next time I use this, I'll feature it using them wet. Let me try it, like let me play around with that first before I actually feature it in a video, like me using them wet, because what if it just looks a hot mess? And I'm going out to dinner tonight, so I don't wanna mess up. I'm gonna take a mix of Sugared Peach and Peach Honey. I like both of these colors. And I'm going to apply that onto my cheekbones. These colors are so pigmented, look at that. And they are like a little shimmery, so I know some people don't always like to use like a shimmery blush, but I think it's so pretty. And I'm just like, I die over the pigmentation of these blushes. Like, oh my goodness, look at how bright they are. And I literally just tapped like once. This Sugared Peach is just so crazy pigmented, it's beautiful. And then for highlight, I'm gonna use the Peached Pearl color in here. Just pop that right onto the cheekbones. I don't want to go like too heavy with the highlight because I feel like our look is so dewy already, and we have like kind of like this highlighted cheek already from the blush. So I'm just gonna put a little bit right here at the top of my cheekbones like so. And then of course gotta hit the nose, Cupid's bow. Okay, we are zoomed in yet again. I am going to, I didn't even think about this. What am I going to do? I don't know, this color Cheer in the palette, I really want to use. It's like calling me. It's so pretty. So I think I'm going to take that on a pencil brush and apply that onto my lower lash line. Oh, that is so bright. So far, I really like the quality of these eyeshadows from Karity. I think they're really nice. They're pigmented, they blend nicely. Of course, I'll have them linked below if you guys want to check them out. Again, I've never heard of this brand before. If you've seen this brand featured in other like YouTubers makeup tutorials, leave them linked below so I can watch them because I haven't seen anybody else feature this brand before. Let's go in with a little bit of Salud with that same brush and just pop that on the outer part of the lower lash line so it kind of ties in with the colors on top a little bit. And then for the eyeliner on the waterline, I think this is an old product. I don't even know where you can find this. If I can find it, I'll link it below, but this is the Cella Eye Relace Highlighter Crayon. I really like this for the waterline whenever I want to brighten up the eyes. It's the subtle details. For eyeliner, I just realized I had this Mellow gel liner that I never used. So I'm gonna use this with an angle brush. And I think gel liner is going to work best because we have the glitter. So instead of like dragging a pencil across, we can kind of just push this eyeliner on our lid, or like on our lash line, I mean. And then of course, creating a wing. Oh my gosh, oh my god. I messed up. That is the ugliest wing I've ever done. I'm so sad. Why did I do that? Time to call in a little bit of concealer. Definitely a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the next eye and then I'll be right back. Okay, for mascara, I'm gonna use the Lash Warrior from Flower Beauty. I have been really liking this. Honestly, a lot more than the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I don't really like that mascara that much. This mascara though is drugstore and I think it works so much better. But I'm just going to put a little bit on my top and bottom lashes and then we're going to move on to false lashes. So for lashes, I have these new ones from Kiss. These are the Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection. These are in the style Brassiere, but they're very full, thick lashes. The band is very thick and sturdy. So I'm going to apply those onto my eyes right now. And I had to cut these lashes like almost in half because they were just so long for my short little eyes. But I really like how these look. They also sent over the Lash Couture Strip Lash Adhesive. This says it's with biotin and blueberry and it's latex free. And I'm really excited about this glue. I've been using it for the past week or so and I really have been liking it. It is dark, so it applies on the band dark. I don't know what it is, but there's been something about the other eyelash glues that I've been using that keep making my eyes water like every single time. Like my eyes just get so watery when using them, and I think, I don't know, I'm not a doctor here, but I think I might be allergic to the latex or something. So I'm really excited to have a latex-free glue. I haven't had any problems so far, so far so good. But here are the lashes. I love how like flirty they are. They're so cute, and I think they look really good with this pink look. Woo. The glitter though, I'm so disappointed with the glitter, but I don't want to like blame it all on the glitter. It's partly my fault because I didn't use a glitter adhesive. That's where I went wrong, I think, in this tutorial. Okay, so I went into my lip drawer and I picked out two different options here. I really wanted to use my Kylie lipsticks because I haven't used them in a long time, but I'm stuck between these two colors, so I think we're gonna leave the decision up to Johnny. So, babers, I have this darker one or this lighter one. Which one should I wear with this look?
Dark.
This one?
Yeah.
Head over heels! So this was from the Valentine's Day collection from Kylie Cosmetics. I don't know if it's still on the website, probably not. But if I can find something similar or if I can find the exact one, I'll leave it linked below. But I never use my Kylie Cosmetics, especially like the limited edition collection ones. So I really wanted to pull those out. Oh, I got it on my tooth. Ah. Alrighty, so here is the finished look and the lip color that Johnny picked out. I'm just gonna quickly do my hair and then I will be back for the outro of this video. Ta-da! And that wraps it up for this Get Ready With Me video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and getting ready with me, trying out these new products. I will have links to all the products I mentioned in today's video down in the description box for you guys if you want to write them down, like make your own little shopping list, or if you actually want to go and purchase them. Everything will be linked below for you guys for your convenience. And if you want to see more Get Ready With Me videos like this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!